Hey, Danielle. This was kind of an impromptu reading. Hey, everybody that just came in. I was trying not to light it yet, but I found this at Target. It's like the cutest. Can y'all hear me? Hey, Divine Sunflowers. I'm using my old phone. I'm using the 10R because my 12, I guess it's having issues with the sound. So I'm going to try and use this phone because I didn't have problems with this one. So we'll see. But I wanted to show you guys this. This is going to be a reading for everybody, but I found this at Target. This is like the cutest thing ever. And it has Palo Santo, and I've never heard of that. I'm going to call it vetiver. I could be wrong, but I just love this candle. They have like other zodiac signs too, so I thought that was cute. And I bought some more candles in general, but I'm just going to light that one today for some reason. I need to get me a blowtorch. So I haven't been doing a lot of readings this week. I've just been chilling. I've been off since Thursday. So I really needed this time to kind of relax. I've been sleeping so much that my back hurts. I don't get opportunities like that. So when I do try to make sure I take advantage of it. So that's where I've been. So I haven't done any of the December readings yet. I'm probably going to do Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo tomorrow. So I'm going to try and do it that way so I can get them done by the weekend. Still have my paper to work on. So that's due, I think, next Friday. So I need to like stop procrastinating. But anyways, just keep giving you guys a little update. So we're just going to do the weekly reading for this upcoming week. We're going to look at the work overall and just whatever else decides to come out. So this is for all signs, not individually, but collective. You got the Capricorn constellation one. I think I seen that at one point. Hey, her and love are the same. I can't really see on this one because the phone's cracked. That's why I had to get me a new phone. But as long as y'all can hear me, that's good. Hey, Keisha. Yeah, I think I've seen the constellation one at one point. But definitely it caught my eye because of the Palo Santo, and that's like my favorite. So I was happy to see that. Hey, Carlos Gomez. So I can see the candle. I'm using a different phone, so hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, so let's see what the energy is going to be like this week for anyone watching it now or after. Oops. A lot of them tried to come out. Okay, I'm going to take this one because it flipped over. We have Ruthless. So that's giving me like Knight of Wands, like all over the place type. Inconsiderate. Damn. One more. The energy for this week. Okay. This came out again. So I'm getting the sense that this week you guys are going to, it could be either you guys' energy or someone else's. But I feel like you guys are going to be dealing with someone that really just doesn't give a damn. Like, I don't know if this is at work or your personal life, but definitely I'm getting the sense that someone don't give a damn. So I don't know if you guys are going to be talking to someone or bringing something up to somebody, but they just don't care. I know that's not funny, but that's what I'm getting. We have clingy at the bottom, so I don't know if you guys are trying to like distance yourself from somebody that's attached to you, or someone, you guys could be attached to someone, but I'm really not getting that sense. I'm just getting the sense that someone just does not give a damn. So heartless. Someone that's heartless, uninterested. They don't care. Let's see what this is about. And YouTube is really, you know, with the whole young Dolph stuff, it's like all on my timeline. And it's really just sad. Like, my energy's been low lately just because I'm thinking about all like the troubles in the world. Like I don't want to talk about it because last time I got flagged. But the new strain, if you know, you know. It's just, I'm tired. I want things to go back to how they were. Well, they're probably still gonna flag me. Okay, what is this all about for this week? Oops. So we have unexpected income. Yeah, Vibrant, I had to take a break because all of that stuff just, I don't want to get too deep into that because I remember when I was a kid, like I was constantly on YouTube, like absorbing all of this stuff. And now that I know you don't want to absorb that type of negativity because then it's going to affect you. So I'm trying to take a little break from all that. So unexpected income, we have courtship. See? Anytime I try to get away from relationship stuff, it comes out. We have occupation. So I'm getting relationship and job here. And then we have high honor. So I'm getting the sense that this week, we also have house. So this is something that deals with your stability or something that's a focal point in your life this week. I'm getting the sense something major. This could have something to do with money. So maybe you're going to get unexpected income from somewhere. This could be in the form of, like, say if you're a business owner, self-employed, maybe you're going to get like a big order. Something that's of value is coming towards you is what I'm seeing here. So we have courtship, we have occupation. So this could be a new job for those of you that are not on the relationship trip right now. This could be a job coming in. Some of you could be getting a management position. This could also be for a relationship, something that's coming in that you're going to actually enjoy, something that you value, that you've been wanting, could be coming this week. But the sense of the overall energy with the ruthless and considerate and apathetic, I'm getting the sense that some of you have either given up on love in relationships in general, or you could have given up on your path, your life purpose. So that's kind of where I'm getting that from, because it doesn't match with this like kind of good energy here. So it could be a possibility that some of you are just like skeptical. So I feel like you're going to be skeptical of some type of offer this week. That right there. Thanks, Vibrant. I'm sorry, I'm reading y'all stuff. Yeah, Vibrant, I know. I was telling my mom that the other day, like, there's really not much we can do. It's just, I kind of look at it like I've never imagined life being like this right now. And my motto is everything happens for a reason. But it's like, dang, is it happening like that? All right, what else do we need to know about this energy for the week? So for those of you that are wanting the, or resonate more with the work situation, this new opportunity, let's see what this is about. So those that are resonating with a work opportunity. So we have the thinking man here. And 2 more. Those resonating with the job situation. We have walking away. And then we also have the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye. So a lot of you are starting to realize something. This week is going to be about a decision. So this is the job portion. I'm going to try and do timestamps. But this is a job portion. So if some of you resonate more with this job experience coming this week, a new opportunity coming your way in work where you're going to have like more responsibilities. I do see you guys kind of thinking about this. Some of you may be on the verge of walking away or not sure if that's what you want to take, what path you want to take, because it's something new. So you could be scared. Some of you could just be skeptical of this. So you may not fully understand, or you may not want to understand. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to get information about what path you need to take when it comes to this work situation. You're in deep thought about this for sure. I keep hearing the word skeptical. So some of you are really skeptical of this job position. This could even be a job you're already at. Maybe you're having to relearn something, or someone new is coming in, or you just feel like no one cares on the work scene. That's what I'm getting with that. So those of you that are more into picking up the job aspect of this reading, that's what I'm getting for you guys. Hey, Jermaine. He said I have 7 kids. That's funny because I actually thought I was going to have a lot of kids too. What else? Let's get one more for the work, and then we'll move on to those of you that this makes more sense with the relationship aspect. Whatever it is, it's going to change. So we have Magician and the Mirror. So I'm getting the sense that a lot of you manifested this. So you may have manifested a new job, a new position at your job, but it's kind of like you see the good and the bad in this position. So if some of you are going from a regular worker to a supervisor, you have to remember it's going to be difficult transition, especially if you're going to have to tell the same people that you were hanging out with, that you were cool with, you know what to do. That actually happened at our job, I think like a year and a half ago. Some girl in our unit basically was lazy as hell, but she moved her way up. And so we all kind of like, don't be trying to tell me what to do, because we actually know more than her. So it's kind of like a situation like that. Not saying that's for y'all, but that just popped up in my head. So you may have a new position where you are going to have to be more in control, be a leader, and have to tell people, you know, hey, you ain't doing so well. For some of you, you're taking the place of somebody else who failed to do this. So with you coming in, people are going to start thinking, oh, who do you think you are to tell me, oh, I got to do this or whatnot. So it's going to be a lot of haters, people frustrated, the fact that you have moved up in the company or the business, wherever it is. So that's what I'm getting with that's probably why I said that story. I just got started, kind of. Dang, it's only 3 minutes in. I feel like I've been talking forever. All right, so for those of you with the relationship side, what do they need to know about this? Unexpected person requesting that you guys start dating. This person could actually have been someone that was very like cruel or mean-hearted towards you. Some of you are skeptical about this new opportunity with this person. So it's a new opportunity in overall job or relationship. I'm getting both here. So those that are skeptical about this new relationship. So I think I'm getting the sense. Oops, hold on. Damn, I'm just rolling over my charger. Okay. So patience fell on the floor. I lost one. Okay, so some of you are concerned. You don't want to go back to being clingy on this person or needy, codependent. So this could be someone that you've dealt with before. Maybe you guys went your separate ways and they're coming back. Always ask questions if someone returns. That's all I got to say. We have strategy here. So I'm getting the sense somebody was waiting something out here. We have appreciation. One more for the relationship side. We have the healer of the ages. So this is what I'm getting here. Someone didn't realize that you appreciated them for who they were a long time ago. Someone also didn't appreciate you. So this person's wanting to come back in after there's been a, silence or time apart from each other. They've been trying to figure each other between you guys. They've been trying to figure out, what is my next step? How do I come back to this person? What am I going to say? And they're really coming back because they realize that you were someone that made them feel better. And it's funny that we have the healer of the ages and the magician here, and they're both kind of like with their arms open. So a lot of you are healers here. I'm trying to put that, let me put it this way. So this one is for those that resonate with the relationship aspect of this reading. This is for the ones that relate to the work environment. But I'm definitely getting the sense that you guys are very like welcoming, very generous. And this person needs that for whatever reason. They didn't appreciate this in you before. This is something they looked at as being clingy. They thought you were needy, codependent on them. They took advantage of it. They didn't see that you, your value at that time. But now this person's realizing this silence that you guys have had, it's time for them to come back through. And at the bottom, we have the yin and yang. So this is like twin flame, someone that feels very connected to you. Of course, they want to come back, right? Yeah, this one's going to be really quick. Y'all, my back hurts. I shouldn't have been sleeping like that. Let me get that right there. Hey, TV. Oh, I just got here. I'm just doing the weekly. I was trying to get one story, but unfortunately it's like work and relationship. So we're going to pull some cards and stuff. You know what, Vibrant? It's funny because some dude that I have not talked to in probably like 2 years hit me up on Facebook talking about no. He's still trying to say that I broke his heart. And at the end of the day, I'm like, no. Like, I literally give people a lot of chances. If I don't see change, I'm walking away. I'm not going to continue to stay in a situation where I don't feel like I'm getting my needs met. So, yeah. That's funny. Even in the workplace, like, people come to y'all in the workplace. So it's kind of like you have to play like both sides. But that's pretty much what I'm saying with that. Some of you may have... Sorry, y'all. I'm not even tired. My back hurts. My lazy self been laying down. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I kind of feel like something was left open here. So even looking at the first row, which is the job portion, I'm also seeing that there's a masculine here that walked away. They still left it open though. And ever since they left, they've been trying to block out this connection that they feel towards you. They may have made excuses. They may have tried to, play the good and bad. Like they were stuck in between. Like that lifestyle where they're just chilling, doing whatever they want to do. And then also starting to think like, well, I need to do better for myself. So I feel like this person has gone through some type of spiritual awakening of some sort. I don't feel like they're fully healed though. And they're trying to come back to you to gain knowledge and information on what they're supposed to do. Because a lot of you get through tough times. And this person may be going through a tough time and they're needing your expertise in this area to help them get past this. But they're trying to figure out, how do I come back to this person who I really like just hurt, that I walked away from with no explanation? Like, how do I come back to this person this way? So they know that you guys are going to be skeptical. That's why I'm getting here. So that's probably why skeptical is coming out. This person coming towards you, they know that you're going to be looking at them with like skepticism, because it's like, what do you want? I feel like this person's going to like pour their heart out to you. Something's bothering them. Yeah, Vibrant, that is 100% facts. Yeah, Jermaine, I was like that in the past. I was very like revenge driven in the past. I realized that really didn't, at the time it felt good, but after I sat in it for a minute, I was like, damn, like I don't feel good no more. So I've told myself to never stoop to people's level, which I haven't done a lot of that lately. But yeah, that's pretty much my story. Oh no, you didn't miss too much. Ooh, just JH. Why is she gonna say that? I don't like that. Yeah, Vibrant. And see, my person, he learned that because, like I said, there were certain things that I used to do, like just because I was like, liking someone really a lot. But I don't do that no more. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I still cuss here and there. Still have road rage a little bit. So I need to calm that down, especially with the way the world is nowadays. Like, I just don't want no problems. But I'm trying to keep my thoughts and everything positive, because I understand how that can manifest in ways that you may or may not want to manifest in. Yeah, butterfly tea, it's funny because that's what I started to do on my job. And slowly things are coming to like how they should be, but it's still a long way to go. But that's all you can do. Just JH, you should write that down and look up all the symbolism in there. Where the girl just died from what? Oh yeah, from road rage stuff. Yeah, that's why I stopped, because people, I live in Texas, so these people out here, most of them have guns in their car. I don't like weapons like that. The only thing I guess you can call it a weapon, but it's a taser. I haven't had to use it, but I just got it for protection. I think like a year ago, because I feel like somebody was like stalking me a little bit. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, I don't want to get involved. I don't make eye contact or nothing. And that's crazy. My thing with the driving situation, especially when you're on the freeway, please just go the speed limit. I'm not asking you to speed. Like, you don't have to go over 70, because I think it's 70. But don't be going to 40 in a 70-mile-per-hour lane. Like, you're holding up the line. And then clearly there's no one in front of you. So I don't really like passing people. But in situations like that, especially when I'm trying to get to work, um, you know, which lately I've been telling myself, I'll get there when I get there, because I'm not about to sit here and get in an accident or anything trying to rush to a job. No, that's not happening. So, oh, Vibrant, when I went back to California and I was like in the passenger seat while my sister was driving, I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I complain in my, like where I'm at now, because I never drove when I was in California, but I complain about it now where I'm at. That's nothing matched to California. They will honk you. They will they will honk you into another lane. They will like tailgate you. Like it's horrible. It was horrible. So I was like, dang. Yes. So anyway, I know I just stopped. Uh but that's crazy. Let's see. Let's get some messages for this work situation. I'm gonna try and put work into stuff too, so that way it's not all about love. Because I know some people don't care about that. I'm starting not to care. I'm noticing it's like the same thing over and over again, and I'm starting to get irritated. But I know that's how the cards are coming out, so we can't, tell the card not to come out that way. But it just started to get on my nerves. Like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, TV, I know. I'm guilty a little bit. That's why I'm saying I need to stop because you just never know, you know? You said y'all cuss each other out and apologize. Shoot, Whitney, you say you're not getting child support anymore? He might not be working. Because my dad, when he left when I was 11, we never got nothing. And he was basically, I think he told my sister or somebody, my mom, that he was working like odd jobs or getting paid under the table so they wouldn't take out child support. Like maintenance jobs and stuff like that. Uh-oh. Somebody got... I'm sorry. That's funny. That was an accident because I was like, damn, what she say? Vibrant? All right. So for those wanting some information about work, then I'll get into the tarot. Just to see where you guys are at, mentally. That's funny I said mentally and I see this. They will tear you down mentally. Look at the signs before you. So this is the work portion again, y'all. I know I'm bouncing around. I'm probably not gonna do yeah. I'm probably not gonna do timestamps because I'm bouncing around. It's so crazy because in my everyday life I'm very structured, but when it comes to my channel, I'm not structured. Like I don't have certain days that I'm gonna do this, this, and this. Like when I'm finished with school, I probably will do that, but I'm all over the place. So forgive me, y'all. Hopefully you can follow along. But yeah, they will tear you down mentally. Look at the signs before you. So those of you working in the workplace, mental is a lot more difficult. Not saying physical abuse is bad or physical situations. Of course, they're going to hurt too. And you'll probably always be reminded if you have scars. But I'm talking about mentally. Some of these jobs are very toxic. If you work like a 9 to 5 or whatever, 8-hour shift, 12-hour shift, some of these places you're working for are very toxic. And it's saying, look at the signs. So you guys have to be smarter than them. Because by looking at the signs, you'll know what they're doing before they actually do it, if that makes sense. So it kind of gives you an upper hand. Oh, yeah, he is active. I remember seeing him. Yeah, just JH. That's kind of where I'm at. Like when I am at the office, I just try to stay out the way. I'm not into all that fake stuff. Them trying to do a chili cook-off, the first annual chili cook-off, and then they try to make burgers for us. Like, there's a lot to it, but we basically had a whistleblower that went up the food chain. And that kind of got them scared to where now they're going to act like they care about us, that they are on our side when really they're not. So there's a lot I can go into. I'm not going to, because who knows what can get back to my job. So that's all I'm saying. And I told the girl not to do it, but of course I can't tell a grown person what not to do. But really, I see through all the fakeness. I actually put the evil eye in my office, like right at the chair, like by the door, because a lot of people, I just pay attention to people's energy. So I notice when they're like uneasy, and that's how I know that they're people that I need to kind of avoid, whether it be workers or, the probationers that come in. But that's pretty much how I can determine someone's true nature. Other people may be like, oh, what you talking about? Why you got this? Or, they may not understand it, but that's pretty much what I have. Yeah, just JH, you just gotta play along with it. And there ain't nothing wrong with eating no food, because that's something they should be doing anyways. Like, and one of the other co-workers told me, and I'm gonna get back to it, I'm sorry, y'all know I got stories for days. One of the other coworkers told me when we were leaving work last week, it's not our job to come up with ideas for how to make things better on the workplace. That's the management team, that's the operations team. They're trying to look for shortcuts by asking us, and then what they're going to do is flip it and make it seem like they're the ones that came up with the idea. That's not how that works. We have high caseloads, which we should not be having these high caseload numbers. Y'all job is to figure out how to fix that stuff, not ours. And when she told me that, I was like, you know what? You are 100% correct. So anybody watching this right now, I recommend that you look at your job description, whatever job you have, because they have to have that listed, what your job duties are. Look at that and do exactly what that is. Don't do anything more or nothing less. And there's nothing they can tell you until you make a decision to leave or whatever the case. That will save you a lot of stress. So whatever your job description is, that's all you're required to do. Now moving on. Look at that. Move in silence. They don't need to know your moves. So if some of you are planning on leaving or applying for promotions or anything like that, don't tell people. Even people who you may think are your friends, don't tell them. Because people's intentions can be ugly. So you'll have the upper hand if you move in silence and don't tell people. Trust your intuition. It will not steer you wrong. So if some of you feel, and I'm just going to say it, I'm sorry, but if some of you feel like there's racist people on your job, or that somebody's withholding money or not doing certain things that they're supposed to do, trust your intuition. It's telling you that you're not being led astray, like you're not crazy. And I'll leave it at that. So trust your intuition. It will not steer you wrong. And then we have ground yourself. So this is about making sure that you're good, you're stable, that you don't allow other people's negative vibes, negative energy to affect you. Gina, you are correct. Oops. You are absolutely correct. I was thinking that when I said it. But you know what, I'd ask them, what are some of the other duties that we'd be required to do? But it does not say that we have to figure out a plan for case management or operation stuff. They may try to have you do stuff that is not within your job description. Because the thing is that sometimes they have you do things that you were never trained to do, and then they get frustrated or expect you to just be like a mind reader. What else do people need to know about the work situation? We'll get to the love last. We'll do that last. Okay, they don't think your opinion matters. They are not listening. So again, purple, I made the purple for intuition and your spiritual side. So you're working in an environment where they don't care about your opinion. They're not listening. This is funny because that's exactly how my job is. They want us to give them examples or talk to them about stuff, but they're not caring. That's why I'm saying, like, when they do the stuff like that, like, you know, you said they took you out to eat, your manager took you out to eat, or when they start doing these first annual chili cook-off and trying to act all friendly around the office and stuff, like, those of us that are on a higher spiritual level can see right through all of that. We're going to be looking like, nah, something ain't right. Why y'all just decided to change that quickly? And we have freedom from toxicity. So some of you are breaking free. Some of you may be leaving a job. You may be putting in applications, keeping your options open so you can leave this toxic environment. You can create your own destiny, one tailored to you. So anybody that's thinking about going into business for themselves, leaving a job, of course, hopefully you have a plan. This is basically saying that you can create your own life, your path. Whatever you want, you can get in life. There's a lot of spiritual messages here, especially on the work end. Your life is starting to be more stable. So a lot of you are starting to come into yourself. You have ground yourself. Your life is starting to be more stable and freedom from toxicity. So some of you are starting to realize what is good and what isn't good for you. This could even be about your job, because we are on the job section. But you can apply it to whatever you feel makes sense to your life. So being stable, a lot of people think that it has a lot to do with just having money. Being stable also means mentally stable, knowing who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are, and that's why they continue to see failure, or things are just not working for them because they're not being their true self. And I said I was going to get the, what was that called? The Grinch? Something with the Grinch, and put it on outside my door at work. I was going to do that to be funny, but the thing is that if you don't comply with what they want you to do on some of these jobs, then you become like blacklisted. So, because I remember I was talking to a person that was higher up in my department, and they were just continuously trying to get me to see their perspective and what they wanted, and I held my ground because I'm not going to do that. If I don't believe in something, I'm not going to co-sign it. And that's just how it is. But you'll have people like that who are ass kissers, and they'll co-sign it, but in the same breath try to play both sides. So you have to be careful about those people too in the workforce. The ones that'll come run to you, how about, oh, I don't like this person, they getting on my nerves, oh, they're not equipped. But then next thing you know, they just kikiing and laughing in their face, and you like, what? Didn't you just come tell me about them? Like so there's a lot of those at my job. But don't ever feel like you have to be forced to do something you do not feel comfortable with. They are watching everything you do. So if someone's watching you this hard at work, this is because you rubbed them the wrong way, because I'm getting the sense a lot of you are very like independent. You're not going to just go along with whatever is going on. You're going to question it. So they could be watching you, trying to see if you guys are making mistakes, you know, anything to try and get you like out of the damn job, to fire you, whatever the case. Let's see what they're watching for. I don't like people watching me. That's all I know. I don't like that. They're watching everything you do. You are about to hear the truth. Damn. So they are watching everything you do, and you're about to hear the truth. Okay, so some of you are going to hear that a supervisor or somebody is leaving and that they're not returning. So there's going to be a some type of promotion for somebody else. Get in the zone. Y'all know that AutoZone song? I don't know why that just popped up in my head. I don't know, somebody's car is not doing right. Watch your bank account. So this, anytime I see this card, it doesn't automatically go to like somebody about to rob y'all or take from you. I'm getting the sense that you need to save your money. That's what I'm getting with this. So I'm getting the sense that some of you just need to watch your money. Like sit on it because you don't know when you'll have to utilize that. And it's funny because I told my supervisor like almost 2 years ago when she first came on, I was like, yeah, you know, I have a lot of sick and personal time and vacation time. I really don't use it in case there's an emergency or something happens. And then 2 months later, y'all know what happened, the shutdown. So I was like, back then I was even picking up on stuff before. And I didn't think nothing of it until it started happening. So that's just crazy. And I still got that time, by the way. I don't really take a lot of time off because I don't like to fall behind in my work. So unless I'm going on a vacation, I might take a couple days here and there. But let's get one more. Oh, we'll just leave it with that. Let me see what y'all talking about. Yeah, when people start over analyzing you, they're trying to cover up their mistake. When I first started my job, I was on probation, of course. So you have that 3 month probation period. They actually extended it because I was not I wasn't going along with what the supervisor wanted me to do. You know, everybody was afraid of her, but I spoke my mind. I was like, yeah, you're telling me this is wrong, but I have a training officer and everything goes through my training officer. So at the end of the day, then that means the training officer did not train me correctly. And she hated that. So all of a sudden, everything was wrong. The way I talked to probationers was wrong. The way I chronoed or documented stuff was wrong. But her karma came back to her because she actually got escorted out of the building because she gave somebody her prescription medication and she was showing like penis pictures to everybody up in there. And the funny thing was, I was like, they might want to be careful with that. I was saying she might want to be careful because not everybody gonna be your friend, not everybody gonna like that. And it came back to bite her. Just saying. So karma can take a minute. It can take a minute. But I noticed with my job, they hate you when you speak up. They hate you when you don't say nothing. So it's like, do what you feel. They regret all the lies they told you. So there's a lot of communication here and spiritual. So spiritual and communication, and then just two warning messages, and then the others are about groundedness. They are on guard at all times. They don't trust anyone. So this could be y'all. That could be y'all. On the bottom, we have sneaky on so many levels. Be cautious of their actions. Watch how they move. Yeah. So, of course. And look at this. I didn't even know this fell out. Adjacent possibilities. So this is saying you guys have a lot of options. You're not stuck where you're at. You don't have to feel forced to stay on a job that you don't care for. This is a long weekly message. I had a lot of, what's that stuff called? Vibrant, you right. It's just never been in me to kiss ass. Hey, the cool panda. Oh, yeah, I'm always getting me some water. I thought about buying one of them little water sticks. Water purifying sticks. I forgot what it's called. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. True vibrant. Yeah, the life straw stuff. Oh, you talking about this one? The cool panda? That could be like your life purpose. Because when I see that, it's like, walking into something good. It's like a path. I think this is the one you was talking about. It's funny because I've never even really looked at that. I've always looked at the doors, and I never looked at that like last door at the end. Hmm. All right. So if you guys stuck with me this long, let's go ahead and look at the love side, which is annoying to me now, but I'm not giving up hope. It's just I think I'm being directed elsewhere, because I feel like if you continue to want something, if it's not good for you, either you're going to get it and it's not going to be right, or you're just going to be like suffering because it's not happening. Because people forget that you have free will. So any tarot readings that you hear about, you have to apply it to your life if it fits, because people do have free will. So what I'm saying right now could change by tomorrow. It's all about people's own perceptions and their own way of doing things. Like I can get a reading that says, oh, quit your job tomorrow, but then tomorrow comes and I decide to continue to work. You know? So it's like, how does that change? Like there's something that can change with every action that you make. There's a change. There's something that happens because of every decision that you make. He said, please for singles, new love. Yes, cool panda. And this one, I know we keep staying on this one. I can't even pick it up. There's still a door that's closed over here. It's this little green door. So I'm getting the sense, you know, maybe it's not time for some of you to get everything that you've ever dreamed of or envisioned, because you haven't gone through everything you're supposed to go through yet. And I know that might sound ugly. It doesn't mean it has to be bad stuff, but you know, every situation that we go through individually, it helps build our character. So we have explore. Take a ride and explore new scenery or each other's inner thoughts. So some of you are possibly going to start talking to someone. When I think about explore, this is you basically kind of getting to know this other person. So some of you could be talking to someone new this week. It says take a ride. I wouldn't get in a car with somebody I don't know. So just letting y'all know. If y'all feel comfortable doing that, go ahead. But this is just like a journey as well. So some of you could be getting to know somebody, seeing if there's a compatibility first before you take it to that next step. This could be someone that you're already talking to as well. We have deeper intimacy. Sorry, y'all can't see. The feelings of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected to your partner. So yeah, I think you guys want a different level of intimacy. So of course this does look like they're about to get freaky up in here, but this doesn't have to always be physical. That's the thing that people forget. Intimacy is different things. It could be you guys cooking together, someone getting to know your favorite color, getting to know the things that you like and dislike. It doesn't always have to be physical. And sometimes people look at it like, oh, intimate means I have to have sex or we have to do this and that. Like, no, that's not what that means. It could be a deep conversation, you know, getting to know on each other's viewpoints or how each other was raised or something like that, you know. Those details, small details, is a form of intimacy. And I hate when people constantly go to that, like, oh, that means sex. Like, no, it can be. But deeper intimacy is like more than just the physical. What else I need to know? We have warm embrace. So let yourself enjoy your partner's loving arms around your body. Their touch ignites a flame within you. So I'm getting a sense for a lot of you this week, you want a lot of, you want a connection with somebody. You want to be in someone's physical presence. So whether you have someone in mind or you don't, I'm getting the sense you want someone to understand you. You want someone to get to know you more. You want to be able to feel comfortable being with someone. So I'm getting the sense some of you are tired of being lonely. Look, we have laughter. The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no coat would ever, or could ever. I'm sorry, I'm making up words. We also have accountability. Someone needs to take accountability for their actions. It may be you, your partner, or both of you. Acknowledging the effect your behaviors allows you to move forward. So there could be someone coming in. I feel like this person just wants to squash it. So I'm getting the sense that you could be separated from someone because both of you are like hard-headed. I'm going to say that. You don't want to apologize. Or you both may be looking at it like, well, I didn't do nothing wrong. I shouldn't have to apologize type of thing. Sorry, I was reading the comment. Yeah, being in your mind, like knowing someone on a different level it's like priceless because people don't open up to temporary people. So if someone's opening up to you or you're opening up to someone else, that means that you see potential in them and you trust that what you're sharing won't won't be used against you. And I've done that before, and I feel extremely horrible because the person that I think is my twin, and I'm gonna say I think because I'm still on the fence on that, but the person I think is my twin, like at one point he actually opened up to me, and I later used that against him because I was angry. And ever since then, the relationship between us like changed. He just stopped telling me stuff. He treated me badly. And I'm like, damn, some of that was like on me. But I'm not going to take full accountability. I'm just saying partly. Because even if you look at this is like 50-50. It's not just one person. There's two people. So that means two people equally have some accountability that they need to apologize for. Or they need to hold themselves accountable for whatever part they did to cause some problems. Vibrant, that's all I gravitate towards. In the history of me dating, I've had several Geminis, and they are somebody to really like look closely because it's hard when it comes to a Gemini for me. It's hard to imagine them like doing wrong because they're so good at manipulation. And that's for some. I'm not going to say all of them, but they're really gentle people deep down, but I kind of feel like they have like, well, they do have another side. That's why they're Gemini. But Geminis and Leos are very like, they want all the attention. And that's hard because it's like you're not trying to compete with them, but it's just too much. So those two I've dealt with, and I'm kind of over air signs and Leos. Or not just Leos, but air signs and fire sign. But anyway. My mom's an Aquarius. We kind of bump heads sometimes. She wants attention a lot, and she can't sit still. That's funny. Sorry, my chair is still acting up. I think I just need to tighten it up. Yeah, I get Leo. I think Leos like Capricorns because they're kind of similar. Like they both have goals and ambitions and they just think they're the stuff. But the difference is that Capricorns know they're the stuff, but Leos are trying to prove that they're the stuff, from my opinion. All right. What else we need to know about the love? We have communication. So a conversation is on the horizon. Someone is planning to reach out. Be ready to express yourself. So again, if you're dealing with someone already, I do feel like there's going to be communication. I'm getting the sense there was a pause here because somebody didn't want to speak up about what was going on with them, or they just wanted to make it seem like, okay, well, you were the problem. But what I'm getting here is that someone is seeing, maybe I should have seen where this relationship was going to go. Maybe I should have got to know this person a little bit better because I enjoy their company. I enjoy them. They make me laugh. Like, I feel myself around this person. But something happened that someone wasn't holding themselves accountable for. And now I feel like this person's wanting to reach out. There's definitely something with the phone. So I don't know if this person's going to call you or FaceTime. But expect communication from somebody. We have freedom. So when we can be our truest selves, we're then able to freely love. So I'm getting the sense that this person is realizing putting on this facade or acting like they're something they're not, it's not genuine to them. Like, they're not able to move forward because they're trying to be something they're not. Whether this be because they're surrounding themselves around people who are nothing. I'm getting the sense whoever this person is, they want to protect this connection. And the woman in the, like, there's a masculine and feminine, but the masculine wants to protect the feminine, and the feminine also wants to protect the masculine as well. So with this courtship card being here, I'm feeling the sense that somebody's going to ask you to be in a relationship with them. Sorry, y'all. What else do we need to... Ooh, damn. We have law of attraction. We attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. So a lot of you are taking the approach that, okay, I have to love myself before someone else can love me. So if you're thinking, okay, well, I don't deserve this, or why would someone like me? Those are like negative things you're putting into your mind to where somebody is going to come in that way because they're picking up off of your energy. So this is about self-love, whatever that is to you. And then we also have children. So children, and this could even be the other person as well. Because if this person that you were dealing with felt like they were not good enough for you, then you're going to have a situation where it's constant like chaos with this person. It's never getting off the ground because this person doesn't even feel like they're good enough for you. So why would it move forward? Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. So I'm getting the sense that someone is going through a healing. Everyone, if you think back to your childhood, everyone experienced differences in their childhood. So people always say, like my mom always says, like, oh, once you get to a certain age, you know, you can't blame your childhood. But the fact of the matter is, your childhood puts a stamp on your future. Like, if it weren't for my childhood, I would not be an ambitious person wanting more for myself. I wouldn't have stayed in a relationship for 10 years because I was just trying to have my daughter have her father in the same home while I was miserable. I wouldn't have done those things. Those are things that my mom had to go through. So it's kind of like your childhood does set the premise of how your future will be. Now, it can go in a positive direction or it can go in a negative direction. But everyone's childhood is kind of like the template for your future. And sometimes you have to heal things from your childhood to be able to move forward. So either you or this person is going through that right now. So someone could have not gotten love. Maybe someone had to compete for love. There's a lot of things that go into that. People's childhoods are very like sealed records. You like, that's what that intimacy is. Like, if someone starts telling you about their childhood, that means that they see you as someone of respect, or this high honor here that we have. They trust you with details of their childhood. You said we don't claim raging. I'm sorry. What I miss? I'm about to go through them. I'm trying to. Aw, damn, DJ Quick. I actually like DJ Quick growing up. And David Ruffin, I don't know. Tyrese is very emotional. And I think that some of us get emotional like that too, but we're not about to post it online. He went too far doing that. That's something most of us not about to do that. At the bottom, we have main attraction. So someone can't keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the center of attention. So yeah. And it's crazy. Like, this is the part that gets me. Someone can see not just your outer beauty, but your inner beauty and still not tell you. Like, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy to me. And it happens more often than not. Look, we have main attraction and attraction was right under that. Someone's really attracted to y'all. But I get the sense this person's not talking about it. Like, they're not telling you. Alright, let's see what we got with the tarot. That's crazy. I just got a headache. I want some sherbet, but I ain't got none. I did one time. I think it's because it was built up. I think it was built up so much in him, and he just unleashed it because he needed help at that time. And I remember I cried one time in front of my supervisor, and I regret that. And it was because I was dealing with some stuff with my daughter's father. Like, he was very disrespectful, and I just couldn't take it. And I cried over the phone. But I hate that because she didn't give a damn. And that's crazy to me too, because I was just thinking about that in the early stages of the, you know what, the lockdowns and the shutdowns. I still had to work while my daughter had school, you know, homeschooling and stuff because the school shut down. Now, I told my supervisor this. She has four kids. She's on her fifth one now. That's why she's going on maternity leave. But I was just telling my mom today, I said, that's crazy how she still wanted me to come into work, even though I told her my daughter's autistic and I had to like figure it out. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. Because I told her, like, I have this camera. I could watch her from the camera. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's good. Not once did she say, no, you need to stay at home with your child. And I was like, now thinking back, like, wow. Luckily, it worked out because my daughter, you know, I had the camera. I checked in with her. She could hear me. So it wasn't nothing scary. But, like, just thinking back, like, damn, you was really needing me to come into work that bad to where you're okay with me leaving my autistic child at home? Butterfly tea, you are correct. You are absolutely correct. And to be honest, I don't go around my job saying, oh, I'm a single mother and I'm this and that. Other people use that to their advantage. Like, there's a girl that's been working from home for 2 years. I did empathize with her at one point because the baby's father was killed, and I did feel bad for her. But she's been working from home for 2 years now. No one's forcing her to come into the office. She doesn't have no medical problems. She has a newborn that's 3 months old. Like, that's not part of the thing to stay at home because you have a newborn. She already used up her FMLA. We already helped her on her caseload for 3 months, and we're still helping her because she has people coming in, reporting, and expecting us to do it for her. But I look at my stuff. I don't go around begging for help. But now I am going to focus more on my child and her life. Because autism is extremely complex. You know, she's not very vocal. She can hear, she can understand how to do stuff, but she doesn't know how to express herself. And that's scary to me because if she's feeling sad or down, I won't know unless she cries. And even then, I still don't know. So just looking back, I really don't like my supervisor. I'm sorry, I really don't. And I probably shouldn't say that on here because I'm sure somebody gonna find out because we have snitches all over. So I'm gonna be quiet. That's all I'm gonna say. I just think that's kind of messed up, you know. Oh, she can handle it. Single black mother, she can handle it. Like, nah, we need help too. We care about our children just as much as you care about your child. And I remember one time I had to stay home because my daughter's father was tripping, and she still was like, when I told her I had to work from home, she's like, "Oh, how long are you gonna be working from home?" Like, ho, really? You gonna ask me how long I'm gonna be working from home instead of, oh, I hope everything's okay at home? Like, you, nah. They already want to assume that we're just, what's that called? Not bulletproof. Like we don't have feelings and stuff. Just because we're not crying and, begging and pleading and stuff doesn't mean that we don't have the same problems as everybody else. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just talking. I did Uber. Oh, well, I can't do Uber because I have a, I have a two-door. So yeah, I don't think I could do Uber with that. But I actually did. When did I do it? When I first left my daughter's father 5 years ago, I did Uber Eats, me and my daughter. And that was actually fun. I enjoyed doing that. Hold on, I'm gonna read y'all comments real quick. Wow, butterfly tea. That's crazy. Because I remember when I had my daughter, they were like, oh, why didn't you come into work today? I said, I'm in the hospital. I just gave birth. And they're like, are you sure? No, I'm lying. I didn't just have a 5 pound, 9 ounce baby pushed out of my vagina. Like, come on now. Like, we're not robots. You had a car accident and they still wanted you to come in. That's crazy. I remember one time I had bronchitis and they're like, well, can you still work? Like, really? I have a doctor's note that says I shouldn't be working. He said, F that B. Dang. For real, Biora? How many people you got to drive in a day? Because, I mean, that's kind of starting to sound... I could definitely do, like, Uber Eats or DoorDash or something. If it ever came down to it. Yep, Vibrant. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. I remember one time a lady had sent, because every year we have to send them information about our driver's license and our auto insurance. So the lady has sent it to me and I told her, well, I already sent this. And she's like, well, we need an update. And I said, well, I already sent it. Like, and I'm trying to explain to her. Oh, damn, that scared the fuck out of me. So that scared me. But yeah, so she complained, and then they had to send out an email, my supervisor, and said, don't give them pushback, just give them what they're asking for. But it was directed at me. And I'm like, really? And the funny thing is that lady don't even work there no more. She quit. So I'm like, y'all did all this over this woman that was crying and complaining over something that I already sent. So I don't know. I'm trying to remain positive. If I can do Uber, I would. I don't think they let you sit in the front seat though. So I probably would do Uber Eats or something, which is what I was doing. Dang, Vibrant. Maybe that's a sign for me. I'm just really just trying to stick it out, y'all. But the criminal justice system is just extremely flawed. And I'm not happy. My mom knows it too. She's like, dang, you always talking about that job. It wasn't always like this, though. So I'm trying to stick it out, y'all. Because, I mean, I get the same days off as my daughter, paid vacation and stuff. Like, we got paid for Thursday and Friday, and we didn't have to work. So that was a positive thing. But I'm just going to keep praying about it because I'm still kind of on the fence. Hey, Chi-Town. Is the crime really that bad out there? I shouldn't even said that. Let me shut up. Shoot. I think I did. I think my account is suspended though, but I wouldn't mind doing Uber Eats. I sure wouldn't. If it came down to it, I'd be like, peace out. Get all my retirement money. Hey, Ebony, I ain't seen you in a minute. I remember that picture. All right, my bad. Let me keep going. Let's see what else is going on for Capricorn. I could actually, look, let me do the math real quick because y'all got me thinking about this Uber. Hold on. Let me do this math. So she said $250 a day. Damn. Damn. That's actually a good, because really I just need to pay my rent, my car note, and car insurance. My mom always taught me that. Make sure you got a roof over your head and some transportation. Those are the two things. Everything else you can figure it out, especially when it comes to food, clothes, all that. And see, she taught me that in childhood. So that goes back to this. Your childhood does help you. Sorry, I'm going back into the reading. Your childhood does help you. Biora. I know, Ebony. That's why I don't really do like a lot of readings like that, because if I'm not feeling up to par, I know the reading's going to be all off. So, yeah. I mean, what we can do is just take time off. That's pretty much what. And it's funny because I said that in a meeting. I said, yeah, I said, we're all stressed. I was speaking for everybody, but I said, you know, we're stressed here. So I told her I take days off because of my stress. Vibrant, that's true. I feel like I have unlearned a lot. I feel like I was somebody, not only did my mom break some of the, but I also, broke some too. Because the number one thing for me was cheating. When you decide that somebody else is worth you breaking up a whole relationship for, then I'm out. And even now, like, I hold people accountable. So this right here, I don't have a problem with this. That's how I know this ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong, when I'm right. Like, I have no problem with that. And I feel like if people were more honest, yeah, you may not get everything. But and I'm speaking from the sense of a female that messes with dudes. Some of these dudes start talking to you knowing they don't want a relationship. They just want some ass. So what ends up happening is that they're going to do everything that you want them to do so they can get in your good graces. And instead of them being honest and saying like, hey, I ain't looking for nothing, I'm just trying to get some ass, or I'm trying to do this, they know by coming out like that, they're not going to get what they want, which they actually could get that. If you're honest, people will be cool with that. There may be some females that are cool with that. But it's about communication. I have no issues with communication. So that part ain't about me. And I feel like that's why I'm single, because I do call out men when they're doing stuff that I don't like. So I don't have a problem. Like, you're not about to sit here, like I posted in my you were told they was lonely. I get lies from jump. So that's pretty much what it is. But I have no problem telling people stuff. So if I feel like a guy is using me, I'm gonna be like, so why do you only call me at this time? Why do you only do this? They're not expecting you to do that. Like, I told one of them told me to chill. He said, you gotta chill, you promise? Like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and push my feelings to the side to make you feel comfortable with yourself, because you know what you're doing. A lot of these men out here are broken. And this could go for females too, but like I said, I like men. So I'm going by my experiences with men. And those could just be those men that I experienced. But I tend to have a lot of broken men gravitate towards me. And I've never understood why, because I'm in a good position. I feel good about myself. So I'm not sure why I get those type. But the 30 something me, the 33-year-old me, is able to determine what's going on ahead of time. Like the trucker dude. Like, I'm done with that. Like, if someone keeps repeatedly showing you the same stuff, you have to believe it at some point. Yeah, like I have some, people that I grew up with and some friends who will be like, no, just let them. Like, no, I can't let them. Because it's like, your intuition is kicking in and telling you these things to say something. You wouldn't have to say something if somebody was genuine. You wouldn't have to feel like asking them questions if you were genuine. So that's pretty much where it's at for me. I have no problem communicating. If I'm wrong, I don't have a problem with me being wrong either. I just don't like to be manipulated. So, because what these men want nowadays, I don't know where it shifted or what happened, but they're just looking for a good time. They don't want to, like, here's the thing. You may be a perfect match for them. You may be everything they've ever asked for. But in the back of their mind, they're constantly thinking, and these are for the bad ones, not the good guys that I haven't experienced yet. But in the back of their mind, like, oh, well, I could sleep with somebody that's prettier, or I can get somebody that's prettier than this one. It's kind of like they are consistently looking for the next best thing and basically putting you in on hold. So that's why they breadcrumb you. They'll come and tell you, okay, well, I like you, or start giving you a lot of text messages right away, because they've already researched that, oh, if you text back fast, that means you're interested. Some of them are very sneaky. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of them are, I call them warlocks. Like the trucker dude, I called him a warlock. Every time that he's come around, he's asked me about, oh, you spent all that money on that, what did he say? He said either spiritual or tarot stuff. Like, why? And he's constantly asking about it. So my thing is, why are you asking about all that? So that had my antennas up. Like, who are you? Who sent you? Uh, because you knew a little too much and you still on it. I really think that people think that I'm doing something to them. Like my twin, I think he thought I was doing something to him, and you don't need to do that if you are the real deal. Like, you don't have to do anything. I don't know the first thing about no spells and all this other stuff. And I don't want to dibble and dabble into that either. But I don't know. I don't know why I'm so ranty lately. No, I've learned, yeah, Vibrant, I've learned after that 10 years with my daughter's father, I pushed him to be better. In the 10 years, I got my bachelor's degree, and he did nothing. I got my bachelor's degree and my driver's license and a car. The 10 years that I was with him. Not once did he try to go back to school. Not once did he try to find another trade. Like, he's at the same place where he was when I left him. So I refuse to do that again. I'm not gonna waste another 10 years. I'm about to say 60 because there's 60 people in here. I'm not gonna waste another 10 years of my life trying to build up a man when you should already have that. And then the Thanksgiving dude, I give guys names, like nicknames. I don't call them by their real name. I call this one Skills. That's kind of wrong, but anyway. He even tried to subtly ask, "Oh, I should move in with you. Then I'll be able to see you all the time." Like, no. And I told him, I said, "No, I'd rather keep myself, my next relationship. You're going to have your own place. Like, you're not moving in with me." So sometimes I also think bigger girls, like I'm the biggest I've ever been in my entire life. But sometimes they think that we have low self-esteem and they messing with the wrong one. I told a guy that. I was like, I don't have low self-esteem, so all the stuff that you're trying to do is not working. So then they say that you're difficult or you got a smart mouth. You think you better than everybody. Like, not once did those words come out my mouth. That's how they feel. That's how they're feeling. You intimidate them. Wow, Keisha. Mine stopped eating behind me. He saw my sex magic tarot deck and he stopped eating behind me. I don't know if he was talking to somebody else. I would never do that. I actually had a roommate. She was from Louisiana. Originally from Puerto Rico, I believe. But she told me about that before I even got into any of my spiritual path. She told me, she's like, "Yeah, you gotta put blood in the spaghetti." And I looked at her, I'm like, huh? Like, I didn't know what none of that meant or anything at the time. And I was like, what? I thought that was weird. So after that, I started to like kind of look into it a little bit, and then I got a little scared. I didn't eat nothing behind her. I don't know if it worked on the same sex people or not, but I didn't eat nothing behind her. And the funny thing is, the dude, my twin, he just stopped eating stuff behind me. He would make an excuse like, "Oh, I already ate. Oh, no, I'm good." And I'm like, what's wrong with him? And he's from Louisiana. But before, like 2 years ago, before I even started doing any of this, you was eating my tacos, my sandwiches, my drinks, all of that. So I don't know who told him something, but I personally believe that he was so worried about me doing stuff that he got with a real, like, evil female that did start doing stuff like that to keep them. I don't have to do that. My personality keeps people. So that's kind of an insult to say that I have to do some type of voodoo or something on somebody to keep them. Like, no, I don't need to do that. Wow. That's crazy. I would never, first of all, my dumb ass probably end up eating the stuff, but I don't want to delve into that stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Some of that stuff you don't want to play with. You said a pack of Skittles. Yeah, cool panda. And you know what? Now that I think about it, he told me one time, yeah, I'm going to be the first to tell y'all I don't do that. He said, Dookie. For real. But yeah, I remember one time we was in the kitchen. This is me and the twin, as I call him. I actually call him light skinned, but that's my name that I gave him. Um, but yeah, we was in the kitchen and I was like giving him water. He was watching me the whole time. But I got him some water and he's like, "Oh, are you trying to get in my body? I know you want to get in my body." And I'm like, "What?" Like I just looked at him and I was like, "Why would you even say that?" Why would I want to try and get in your body, sir? So, I don't know. That was just weird. A My dad's from not Lake Providence. That's where the twins from. My dad's from Alexandria, Louisiana. Yeah, vibrant. Like he said that. And it's like now I look back and I say, I know this has a lot to do with that. Because maybe from, the part where he's from in Louisiana, they speak negatively about people who do tarot and stuff like that. Maybe they call them devils or something. I don't know. But it's funny the whole time that he was trying to say that I was doing that, he probably was getting that done by somebody else. And I remember one time I seen him, I think it was the same time when he said you want to get in my body, his whole face was like flushed. And I never spoke to him about it. I never said anything until later. And I'm like, what the hell? He said he just needed some water. I'm like, you needed some water and that's why your face looked like flushed of blood? Get it, Keisha. Me too now. I have no problems getting men. It's the quality of men is the problem. But yeah, he talking about, oh yeah, I needed some water. Nah, you was pale. Your face was pale. Like you didn't have, so I don't know if that was, I don't know what that was. He thought he saw something. I don't know. But it was quite weird. Butterfly tea, it could be. Mine saw my cards, and that's how he ran with it after he seen my cards. And then one time he told me that I pop up on his timeline, but that's because he probably watches. That's why I don't really like to say too much, even though I have no choice. But I'm sure he watches my page, my videos, and it's kind of hard to like do your readings when you have someone watching you like that. But not everybody's gonna understand, and I take offense if they start like trying to be funny about it. Like I think somebody said Miss Cleo. It's one thing if I'm making fun of myself, but yeah, don't do that. Do not do that. So I know I just took up a whole lot of time. I don't even want to do tarot now. I don't even want to, do I? No. Who's Mr. Smooth? Yeah, Miss J, it's funny. Like, it's okay if I call myself Miss Cleo, but Let me get some final messages. I know I've been on here for like an hour and a half. People gonna be like, what the hell? This ain't no reading. This is a talk session. All right, what else do we need to know for the week? Anybody watching right now? Okay, Queen of Swords. So y'all gonna be cutting people off left and right. You can be cutting off energy as well. Y'all want something new. You're tired of the same old thing. We have Two of Pentacles here. We also have Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys are going to be focused on your stability this week. I'm getting the sense there's this Queen of Swords. I'm getting the sense that somebody is about to get cut off. So that could be fired. A relationship could be getting cut off. This could have been a situation where there was two people that were involved. Oops. Two people that were an option. I know I just switched gears like that. And we have Queen of Pentacles. So I do get the sense, you know, there's no worries for y'all. Because you guys are all about being stable. Yeah, look at that. Ten of Swords in reverse. Y'all been through a lot of pain. Ten of Cups in reverse. You guys haven't finalized everything yet. So I'm getting the sense here that you guys have been through some stuff. But you still persevere. You're still holding on to hope. And this is also someone coming towards you guys because they got cut off. There could be an air sign. Like I said, an air sign getting cut off or getting fired. They had a choice. They chose someone else. The one that they chose, because if you look at it here, their attention was focused on one person. Someone that they seen of probably a little bit more value. You guys were being put on hold. So something didn't work out with this person. So now they want to come towards the Queen of Pentacles. The stable option. The option that's always been stable. But there's a lot of like history here. There's a lot of damage that's been done. And it's like the hope for the future with this person is like kind of gone. Some of y'all like, nah, I don't really want to deal with this person from the past. Like if you didn't see me before. King of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. So this could be a fire sign. Somebody's going to try and manipulate their way in because they're not very confident. So that's the only way that they can do it is by being manipulative. So this is like a weak person. Look at that Moon card. And then we have Justice in reverse. So this is giving me vibes that something not going right. Something ain't right here. Something is not right here. So this week, this is going back to the skeptical. Like, I keep picking that up. Something ain't right here. Something's not going someone's way. So they're going to try and manipulate themselves to get what they want. Why is the Moon here? Because they're either fearful or they're hiding a secret. King of Swords. Wow. So there's an air sign. It starts off with an air sign with the Queen of Swords, and then we have a King of Swords down here. So some of you are having somebody come to you this week. If we're talking about relationships, you have someone coming towards you that broke up with somebody else. But I don't think they broke up with them. That other person cut them off. So now they're going to go through their Rolodex. Oh, let me see who's available. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. Let me see what they're up to. Yeah, I may have hurt you. Backstabbed you a couple of times. You know, told you I wasn't looking for a family or didn't see you as family or marriage material. But here I come because I'm weak right now. What's this King of Swords hiding? This person coming towards y'all also still has something going on. Because the Justice is in reverse. So I'm getting the sense that they could be in the legal system or battling a legal court case or something. But something is not good. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like this person has nowhere to go. This person could be hiding the fact that they're homeless. The Empress is here. And Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's too much stuff going on. This is giving me like a triangle. Love triangle. Some of you, this person could be trying to get you caught up. So if someone's coming back to you, I would be careful. They may be trying to get you pregnant. So that way they can always have access to you. Because they need something. Look, there is no love here. Ace of Cups in reverse. Wow. This person's a master manipulator. So if you have someone from your past coming back, I would be skeptical of that, because this is what this is telling me. Someone from your past, even though the Six of Cups haven't come back, I do feel like somebody got cut off by somebody else. Someone else broke up with them and they're just going with their second option, which you're not a second option. You always were the first, but this dumb person decided that they were going to see what else they had out there, what other options they had. And if they try to get you pregnant, it's because they know that you're fruitful. Like everything, if they were able to get you pregnant, they'll have a place to stay, food on the table, transportation. You know, they wouldn't have to worry about that. Six of Pentacles, yeah, you guys are givers. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and this person's lazy. This person does things the lazy way. That could even be for work. People who are trying to elevate to that next level, but they're not pitching in. They're not doing anything. Fake love. I'm going to take this one, even though it didn't fall. Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Thanks, YM. You said the door and the legs is closed. I'm always laughing. That does help. Don't go change. Did somebody say something about waterfalls? He better go to his mama. Uh-oh. Well, he probably not coming out the Pisces. I mean, shoot, they could. Because let me let y'all know the secret. Some of these people on probation, house arrest, GPS, they can have like several violations. Sometimes it could take forever before they're even like addressed. So if he wanted to come see you, he probably would maybe get in trouble a little bit. But it's not, you know, not like severe. This was at the bottom, Knight of Wands. So, yeah. I wish somebody would try to come up here. Luckily, I have a lot of neighbors around, so that's helpful. Let's see. The Hermit in reverse. So, anytime I see the Hermit in reverse, it's like someone didn't give themselves enough time to, like, figure things out. So, they're, like, rushing. Look at that. Three of Swords in reverse. So because someone else was heartbroken, this could be a past person, because they were heartbroken by somebody else, they're going to try and run to you while they're still heartbroken on somebody else, because they feel like they have control. It's a lot of swords energy coming out. We have 10 of Pentacles and then Temperance in reverse. So yeah, someone else's life is unbalanced right now. Imbalanced. They're all over the place. So they're needing security. What should the people watching right now, what should they know? What should they do? Okay, so what you guys should do, we have the World card. We have the Hierophant in reverse. And then we also have, what's this one? Page of Wands. So this is letting me know that you close this cycle with this person. There is no bringing this back. Because the Hierophant is about disconnecting. You guys disconnected from whoever this is that's trying to come back. And it probably took a minute. It was emotional disconnect. And physical. But mostly a mental, a mental disconnect. And this cycle is closed. You guys already should have learned your lesson from this. And just figure out your steps moving forward. slowly but surely you'll get there. But this is a sign that you need to leave this person alone. Because you know what their intentions are with this Two of Swords in reverse. All right, let's get the ghetto messages. I know I've been on here a long time. You know what? I actually want to visit Louisiana, but a part of me is like kind of scared. And it's only because I know that I'm a tarot reader. I don't want nothing following me. And I know you can protect yourself, but I feel like the energy is like heavy there. And I just don't want to see nothing. Like, I'm big on that, y'all. I'm so big on that. Like, since I first started, I have not seen anything. And I think it's because in the beginning, I didn't know how to protect myself. I didn't know, you know, not saying I didn't respect it, but I just was getting into it. But now I feel at peace. I know how to protect myself. I'm still learning a lot, but I feel like I'm not going to be bothered, if that makes sense. So I don't want to go there and then, like, you know, you don't know what type of energies are surrounding that area. And it's not calling it bad. Like, I really still want to go. I think my sister wants to go for her 40th birthday. But that's just my take on it. You said didn't resonate. I pray. I do pray. And I also make sure that I go to bed with my bracelets. So sometimes I wake up and I have like indents in my cheek cuz I'm not about to we're not about to do that. I have my Bible right next to me. And I go to bed like with good thoughts on my mind. That's how I protect myself. Oh, I definitely want to go. I want to try some gumbo. I want to try the seafood that they got out there, the beignets. Like, I really want to go. But that's like the part. And then I think my mom's scared to go as well. Like, it's crazy. All of us being there scared. We can't be scared, you know? Because there's a lot of history there. That's why it's like you really are going there and there's history. And sometimes people gravitate towards you, like me. Sometimes I'll be out in public. People will start telling me their whole life story that I did not ask for. And I think it's weird. So it puts me in a position where I'm like, okay, I'm just smiling. But in my head, I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know. I can't help you. But I did say some like encouraging words and stuff. But yeah. I'm sure I could elevate like a lot, but some people, you know, me being here alone with my daughter and stuff, like, I don't know. I ain't trying to freak myself out. So call me scaredy cat if you like. I actually need to get yeah, like I literally will just be in line and then someone just starts talking, like I'll make eye contact or something and then they'll just start talking like, "Oh, that's a they'll say my mom used to do this," or they'll start saying stuff like kind of off the wall, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I mean, I don't want to be rude to them. I talk to them, but in my head, I'm like, "Wow, that's kind of weird," because people just tell me their like life story. So, but lately, I don't know what's going on. I just don't want to be in public. I don't want to be around people. I'm trying to get out of that. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. All right. I mean, I was always antisocial, but hey, Nay. When y'all get a reading from me, y'all get the whole talk time. Yeah, some of my probationers have done that too. They'll tell me all types of stuff. Now, there are some of them lately that have been crossing the line. Like, I'll be talking to them. I'll be like, no harmful or injurious contact with, the victim. They'll be like, oh, does rough sex count? I've had 2 guys say that. And I just looked at them. I said, come on now. I said, that's not professional. I said, that's not what I mean. What I'm talking about is any pushing, biting, fighting, whatever. Dang, Vibrant. You said it sounds creepy, but it cleanses for real. I don't know if I don't even want to see. I don't want to talk about that. I'm a scaredy cat. I ain't even gonna lie. I be jumping and everything. All right, let's see what your person or this person this week trying to come back. This is a long week reading, right? There's only like 5 couple days. I like drama, envy, and jealousy. So yeah, this person's intentions are definitely not good, whether it be on the workplace or the love life. They like drama. So why envy, jealousy? It wasn't supposed to be like this. So someone's mad at their lifestyle that they probably put themselves into. So they're jealous and envious of what you have and what you got going on. So they want to bring drama to you to knock you off of your game. You're too much for me. So we was talking about that earlier. Somebody thinking that you're too much, that think you know everything. I'm broke, behind on bills, car rent, other, not enough money. What do I do? We're not going to do the 411. It's too late for that. You're so loyal. So they're thinking that because in the past you've shown them that you were loyal, that they can just come back to you whenever. And it's not working like that because a lot of you have changed. You're on a different level now. Yeah, this is somebody you were in separation with. Sorry. Kind of. Yeah, we have to ask them that. That's what no harmful or injurious. So some of them, they're still able to be in a relationship with them, but we have to make sure they're not hurting them. We have cold-hearted. So the apathetic, is that what it is? Inconsiderate. This is someone that's unsure. So we have red light, green light, red light, yellow. So that reminded me of that one movie on Netflix, Squid Games. So this person's confused. They don't know what they want to do. Player energy. So yeah, I don't trust player energy. Player energy gets you caught up. All right, I'm going to read these and then I'll be finished for the night because they all came out. I'm holding on to you. Oops, sorry, my battery dying. I'm holding on to you. So we clearly talked about that with the 2 of Pentacles, that somebody thought, okay, well, I'll come back to them when I'm ready. And it don't work like that. You want your 4 for 4. This was a mistake. So them choosing the other person was a mistake. Clearly, you guys could have told them that. I'm still with my ex. They're with their ex, but they're holding on to you, right? I'm a father. So results, DNA results. So we do have the Empress in reverse. So maybe someone may not actually be the father. Maybe they are the father, but they're not stepping up to the plate. Love is difficult. So poor home life, not healed, toxic childhood. That's why some of these relationships aren't working, because people haven't healed from this. So they don't even know what love is. Marry me. This is really what I'm getting, that this person made a mistake by going back to their past. Something that they already got over, or that they should have. They went back to this person and it just didn't work out. So now they're thinking, oh, I wish I should have married you, or I should have been with you. I want to hold you. So we have physical touch, love language, emotional, lonely. You are so beautiful and nobody compares. So it took them leaving, or you guys separating, for them to realize that. And this person's crying. Bottom of the deck, I love you. So this person's messed up. They're really starting to see that they could have actually had a lot with you, but they chose a different route, a different path. And because of that, they're suffering being with someone that they don't care for, don't want to be with, and thinking about you and what things could have been, and not sure if they're ever going to get that back. So they have nothing else better to do than to cry. They may start drama with you so that way they can feel something. They can feel like, okay, let's see if this person still cares about me like they used to. And they're envious and jealous of you because they're seeing that you're moving on. Some of them may know that you're talking to other people, that other people are interested in you. And they're telling themselves like, hey, it wasn't supposed to be like this. I was supposed to be with this person. But they allowed their emotions or ego to affect you guys' connection. So this is basically, could be their karma is watching you and feeling miserable because they're not communicating, they're not acting on it. So I would just be cautious of this person coming back, because this basically is saying that they do have feelings for you. But it's also saying that they're still with their ex. So what is the premise of this ex? Who is this ex? What does this ex do? It's just a lot. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go back to sleep again. I literally have been, and I wasn't sleeping the whole time, but I was just laying in bed and my back hurts because of it. I should have like got up and moved my body. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Nay, that's crazy, but some people actually do that, and I've always wondered that too, but I guess it shows you care. Dang, you're doing a lot over there. The mozzarella sticks sound good, though. Jermaine, are you talking about people starting drama to see if you care? I don't recall ever doing that myself, but I want like a nice glass of cold water. Yeah, I do that because I don't care. And they think that I'm playing games, but I really just don't care. Like that trucker dude tried to call me, and I just let it ring like I'm done. I try to give myself time frames. I've been talking to him since April. I believe since April, because I stopped talking to him, which I should have stopped the first time. But yeah, and it's like, if you can't determine if you want to be with somebody after like months, almost damn near a year, then there's nothing we have to discuss. Like, I'm not going to be that person that you talk to while you on the road, and then when you're at home, you try to act like you don't know nobody. So, nah. I'm good over this way. Aww. That's so sweet. You got any marinara sauce? Blue body. What's that one song? Move your body every. I like them. All right, y'all. That's the longest weekly that I've done in like forever. But that is all. I hope you guys have a good work week, good rest, whatever you guys are doing this week. I hope you're prosperous. And oh yeah, Marco's Pizza is good too. If you have one, I suggest y'all try that out. But I love Little Caesars breadsticks. Like, their breadsticks are bomb. I don't know what type of garlic butter they use, but it's bomb. Yeah, I can understand. I got out here in Texas, I think a year after Katrina. And there was a lot of people from Louisiana out here, and they assumed I was from there too, even though I didn't have an accent. Like, come on now. Because I love the accents. Like, they're so thick. Um, but yeah, like, people who live there will know the real, you know. And I've never been there a day in my life, and I would love to. So, hopefully I'll get over whatever fear I have and go on. Yep, I'm in North Texas. Yeah, it's crazy bread. Delish. But yeah, the first of the month is, or the first week of the month is usually like not as difficult for me. I think it's towards the middle and end it starts getting a little bit stressful. But that's all, y'all. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your night. I'm about to go get me some ice water. I'll catch y'all later. I'm probably gonna do the monthly readings. I think I'm gonna do the monthly readings like really quick though, because I try to give everybody, you know, a reading, every sign, but I don't know, it's a lot of time taken away from other readings I could possibly be doing. For real. You must have went back. Yeah, I don't like being around people even more so now. All right, y'all. Yeah, definitely not. I don't even be looking at people when I'm like, when there's crowds and stuff. I just go for what I need and get on up out of there. People make me uncomfortable sometimes. And it's crazy because my job is like a public job. Everybody. All right. Oh, I need to go take me what's that, medicine or something, or a hot heating pad on my back. All right. Good night, y'all.